Welcome to another intermediate esl-lounge reading lesson video. Today we will be reading the Northern Lights. What are they? Let's begin with some vocabulary. Phenomenon. A fact or event that can be observed, often one that is unusual. Aurora Borealis. The scientific name for the Northern Lights. Solar wind, a stream of charged particles released from the sun. Particle. An extremely small piece of matter. Magnetic field, the area around a magnet where there is a magnetic force. Atmosphere, the mixture of gases around the Earth. To collide, to crash into something. Spectacular, very impressive or dramatic. Visible. Able to be seen. Predictable, able to be predicted or declared in advance. Great. Now you know the keywords, let's read the story. For centuries, people in the northern parts of the world have watched the sky dance with spectacular curtains of green, pink, and purple light. This breathtaking natural event is known as the Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. For a long time, its cause was a complete mystery, leading to many myths and legends. Today, however, science can give us a clear explanation for this beautiful phenomenon. It all begins with the sun. The sun is constantly sending out a stream of electrically charged particles into space. This stream is known as the solar wind. After traveling millions of kilometers, some of these particles reach our planet. Fortunately, the Earth has a powerful magnetic field, which protects us from most of this solar radiation. This magnetic field is weakest at the north and south poles, and it acts like a funnel, pulling the solar particles down into our atmosphere in these polar regions. End of page 1. Let's continue. The magic happens when these high-energy solar particles collide with atoms and molecules of gas high up in our atmosphere, typically between 100 and 400 kilometers above the Earth's surface. This collision transfers energy to the gas atoms, making them excited, but they cannot stay in this excited state for long. To return to their normal state, they must release this extra energy in the form of tiny flashes of light. When billions of these collisions happen at once, they produce the incredible light show we see from the ground. The different colors of the aurora are determined by which type of gas is being hit, and at what altitude. The most common color, a bright green, is produced when solar particles collide with oxygen atoms, at about 100 to 300 kilometers high. Red lights, which are rarer, are also caused by oxygen, but at much higher altitudes above 300 kilometers. Pink and dark red colors can be created by nitrogen molecules. End of page 2. Let's continue. The best places to see the Northern Lights are in the, quote, auroral zone, which includes countries like Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and parts of Canada and Alaska. They are most visible on clear, dark nights between September and March, when the nights are longest. While scientists can forecast the probability of seeing the aurora, they are a natural phenomenon and can never be completely predictable. This unpredictability is part of what makes seeing them such a special and unforgettable experience. It's a powerful reminder of the dynamic connection between our planet and the sun. Okay, time for a few questions to check your understanding. Question 1. What is the primary cause of the Northern Lights? A. Electrical activity in the Earth's upper atmosphere. B. Storms happening high up in the Earth's atmosphere. C. Energy from the sun hitting gas molecules above Earth. D. Moonlight passing through ice crystals in the air. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is C. The text explains that the lights are caused by high-energy solar particles colliding with gas atoms in our atmosphere. Question 2. What is the function of the Earth's magnetic field in this process? A. It creates the solar particles that make the lights. B. It pushes the solar wind away from the Earth completely. C. It makes the lights visible during the daytime. D. It guides the sun's energy towards the extreme north and south. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is D. The text states that the magnetic field acts like a funnel, pulling the solar particles down into the polar regions. Question 3. According to the text, how are the different colors of the aurora created? A. They depend on the time of year the lights are seen. B. They depend on what kind of atmosphere the energy hits and how high up. C. They are created by the different colors present in sunlight. D. They depend on the strength of the solar wind on a particular night. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is B. We know this is correct because the text says the colors are determined by, quote, which type of gas is being hit, and at what altitude. Question 4. What produces the most common green color of the aurora? A. Collisions with nitrogen molecules at high altitudes. B. Collisions with oxygen atoms at lower altitudes. C. Collisions with oxygen atoms at very high altitudes. D. Collisions with rare gases in the atmosphere. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is B. The text says a bright green is produced when particles collide with oxygen atoms at about 100 to 300 kilometers high. Question 5. Which of these statements about seeing the northern lights is true? A. They can be seen equally well from anywhere in the world. B. The best time to see them is on a clear night during the summer months. C. Scientists can make predictions, but they're not always accurate. D. They are most visible during a full moon because of the extra light. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is C. The text supports this by saying that the aurora can never be completely predictable. Question 6. What does the phenomenon of the northern lights demonstrate? A. The weakness of the Earth's atmosphere compared to the Sun. B. The protective role of the atmosphere against solar radiation. C. The importance of polar regions for scientific study. D. The interaction between solar activity and the Earth's magnetic field. Pause the video now to think about your answer. The correct answer is D. The text describes the process starting with the Sun's solar wind and ending with the Earth's magnetic field funneling it, showing the dynamic connection between them. Let's quickly summarize the lesson. On this screen you can review the main points of the text and the key vocabulary. Finally, here are a few discussion questions. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching this esl-lounge video. Don't forget to subscribe for more lessons, and we'll see you in the next one.